Not the first time where he's gone ultra sacrificial. You know, as a fan, as a spectator, you're almost just sitting there and say, do that more. You know, whatever that was, do it again.
Well, he played an opening that leads to very rich positions. That F3 Nimzo structure is very rich. I think those following chess for a while remember a game between Vichy Anand and Magnus Carlsen from that World Championship match, where very rich play. So Denis has to take a lot of risks there, and that was a very good start.
Yeah, we can see the queen being attacked with the move e5 from long range.
Dubious opening for Magnus, but he's done that before. He's feeling comfortable today doing that.
That's right. Yeah, definitely lost some time there. F5 achieved. Now you can go ahead and take this with either piece, but I have to say bishop takes F5 makes more sense in order to develop.
Rook F6, I like it. At some point, move the queen to E7 or C7, swing the other rook, pressure F2.
Okay, just have to watch your D pawn. Otherwise, yeah, the D3 pawn is also weak, and there is going to be some pressure on the F5.
D5. If you don't play D5, white's going to plug D5.
Yeah, you don't play pawn to D5. White plays knight to D5 instead. So instead, we see D5, D4 gaining more space, and we mentioned that D3 pawn earlier. I don't know that you're going to play bishop takes C6, but it's played on the board. Very provocative.
Wow, giving up the fianchettoed bishop.
Yeah.
Those light squares are very weak. Denis certainly has chances this game.
Yep, no doubt about it. F4 also weakens the second rank. So this is now a very combative position, Eric.
Well, what does Magnus play? I mean, there's the bishop going to D5. You know, even G5. I know something like G5, just because you have a queen on F8, a rook on F6. They're not in the game. Got to find a way to involve them.
Yep.
Because otherwise, this happens.
Bishop
and
B3, you know.
There's stability for Magnus.
I think bishop B3 are almost happy to sack material there. So this makes more sense. I do like the move G5. I'm kind of waiting for it to happen, but
now it's too late.
Yeah, it looks like it might be too late now. Watch out for that knight. Knight D7, knight G6. There's forks almost everywhere. In that case, discovered check was threatened. That's why king H7.
Yeah, that knight is staying there on E5. That's
Yep.
very... Oh, rook D3. Rook D3. The knight was pinned. Oh.
There was a moment there, and no, rook D4 was not a mouse slip. Probably just overlooked that tactic.
Well, he's also low in time, so
Yeah.
he can't think as much as you'd like to.
He's not expecting a blunder.
Yep.
Of course not. That outside pawn, the A pawn, watch out for that in a potential endgame here. The position looks better for white with those queens and rooks on the board, but otherwise that A pawn is a big problem.
The A pawn's the problem, so Magnus is pushing this H pawn. He wants to kick that bishop off of the diagonal, then there's tactical chances.
Mm-hmm. You might see rook E3. Takes the A pawn. Why not? This is now in white's favor. If you get rid of that A pawn, everything else remains the same.
Yeah, this knight on E5 is a problem. It's just sheltering black from getting access to Magnus's king.
Oh, there's mating ideas all over the place here. Rook E8.
Oh, rook E8 and rook F8 and queen F5.
Yeah.
That was the mate.
At the very least, he's going to get something done here. Queen E8, rook H8 is the checkmate, and rook G2 is just not enough. This is a permanent
Look at that. The bishop's trapped, or you get mated. Oh.
That's amazing.
He's not taking because of stalemate ideas, right?
Which is even more, it makes the final position even more picturesque.